Hello, I'm Carolyn Weatherson, and I'm the director of Maha Pura Yoga International, and I'd like to show you how to get into the splits today. It's named after Hanuman. The pose is called Hanumanasana, and Hanuman was in the epic story from Ramayana, and he leapt across the sea to the Himalayas and got a life-saving herb. And so when you're doing Hanumanasana, the concept is to think about selfless service, humility, and surrender. So let's give it a go. It took me years to get into this pose, so I'm just going to show you some things that are going to start to open you up, and over a great length of time, you'll eventually get closer and closer. So make sure you don't push too hard, too fast. So we're going to start by opening up your Iliopsoas here at the top of your legs. If that is tight, you'll never be able to get into the splits. So you're going to need 2 blocks and a blanket. You'll put your blanket right against the wall, and your blocks are going to be under your hands here. Now start by lifting your right foot up onto the wall and let your knee come onto the wall, and then slide your knee down until it comes onto the nice soft blanket. You don't want your knee going past your ankle here, so just scoot your foot forward a little bit. And you also want your wrists under your shoulders, so you'll walk your blocks back until you've got your wrists under your shoulders. And now we're going to really look for that stretch here by pressing your hips forward and rolling your heart up. You can come up onto your fingertips, getting it a little higher. And just breathe into it, relax. You want to stay here for a good 6 to 10 breaths. Now I won't hold it that long myself. I'll just show you how to get into the next stretch. So you're going to step forward, and we'll do it onto the other side. So lift your left leg up behind you. Let your knee come down. And roll your heart up. Walk those blocks back. Lift out. And hold that. Good 6 to 10 breaths. And then once you've opened up there, then you're going to step forward and remove the blocks. And we're going to see if you can come into the splits up the wall, just to start opening up. So you're going to take your hands onto the mat and walk towards the wall, and then bring your right foot up onto the wall and slide it up. And now you can hop your foot closer to the wall, maybe even have your heel against the wall. And you can press your hands against the floor and bring yourself up into the splits against the wall, and just enjoy that nice stretch. And then do the same thing on the other side. You'll walk forward, let it slide down, and then lift your left leg up to the wall. Slide it up. Hop closer to the wall if you can. And then really pressing with your hands, you're going to reach towards the wall. And after you've enjoyed that nice stretch, you're going to come on out, and we'll prepare to do splits on the floor. Now the first step is to get a nice hamstring stretch. So you're going to rise up, step one foot forward, and take your hands down. Now roll your heart forward, take all the roundness out of your back, and then leading with your heart, you're going to ease down over your leg. You want to be careful not to pull behind your knee. If you are feeling a pull there, you're going to bend your knee a little bit and turn your tailbone a little bit more upward. And with every exhale, see if you can melt down just a little bit more. And you want to hold this again for another 6 to 10 breaths. And then once you've done that, and you think you're ready to go deeper, then you're going to grab a block. And you're going to place it under the top of your leg, and we'll scoot into it. Now this block can be in any configuration. It can be up high, or halfway, or down low. So whatever you feel is appropriate for you. You want to be able to keep your hips squared forward. Now this sideways sort of turning is, we call it the cheerleader splits. It's cheating. So you want to face forward. Lift up. And you're going to stretch there. And a little trick to help get you deeper is to open up your adductor muscles here in your inner thigh. So you're going to come off the block, your hands down. You're going to lift off and then drop your pubic bone downward and forward and roll your heart up, and you're going to stretch there. And you're going to hold that for a while until you've opened up. And then to make your way into the full splits, if you feel you're ready, you're going to remove that block and you're going to ease down little bit by little bit, and if you're comfortable, you'll touch right down. And there you have it. So we're going to do it on the other side as well. So coming out, you want to get that hamstring stretch. Rise up, step your foot forward, wrists under shoulders, and ease down. You can hold that for a while. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring that block under the top of your legs. Stretch into it. Lift up. This is plenty. Ready for another step? You're going to bring your hands onto the floor. Come off the block and drop your pubic bone downward and forward. Roll your heart up. Hold that, letting your adductors stretch. And then when you're ready, you'll come back. Maybe remove the block, or maybe come back up onto it. Ease down bit by bit until you touch down. And there you have it. So I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial, and that you take it easy and go slowly. Namaste.